Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Epic, and we're back for some more 7 Days to Die. Alright, so overnight we did a lot more upgrading. We got most of the bottom section completely upgraded to wood.
We got food and wares.
We have the very top section, and then the platform where we'll be standing, fighting, crafting, all that fun stuff still to upgrade. Still going to get the walls and fighting position in, but we're not looking too bad. That's why I started it early, because I knew it was going to be a big project. Alright, so today our goal is to get the bicycle and get ready to head out to try to unlock the burnt biome for two reasons. Number one, progression, and number two, each biome that you unlock increases your max loot stage. I recorded this prior to the update, I believe, that added the loot bonus back to each biome. So in this episode, it'll be the same loot no matter where you're at. Come the next episode I record, it will be a little bit better loot in the burnt forest than what's in the pine forest, and then it'll continue to go up for each additional biome. I believe it still caps, or it still affects your loot stage getting the badges, but I'll have to look into that. Let's go ahead and check this again. Nice. Bar brawling, 20% more to stunned and fallen zombies. But yeah, so today is all about getting ready to go out to the burnt biome. Hopefully we can find some mushrooms somewhere. We do have, I believe we have some planted. I don't remember. But we need, I think it's 4 or 5 per smoothie, and we'll need a couple smoothies to increase our time in the burnt forest, because we have to survive in the burnt forest for 20 minutes to get the badge. During that 20 minutes we have to kill 5 burnt zombies, mine 500 nitrite, and craft a smoothie. Obviously we already have the piece of armor that's non-privative armor on, so we don't have to worry about that part of it. It's basically just collect mushrooms, make a smoothie, spend 20 minutes, and kill 5 zombies is what we have left to do. Crafting the smoothie is going to give us the extra time to do the other stuff. Otherwise we have to stay at the edge and bounce back and forth so we can catch our breath in the forest, go back in, because the timer, it's not 20 minutes consecutively, it's cumulative 20-minute survival in the biome. Alright, we're up to 2 points. Yeah, I think we're just going to try to max that out as quick as possible, and then we'll eventually go into machine gunner, but I don't want to dilute the magazine pool just yet. I want to try to get as many of the knuckle magazines and books and all that as we can. I don't know if the books are affected by the points. I know the magazines are, so I want to try to get as many of the fists as we possibly can, because the more we get, the stronger our fists are going to be. Alright, but definitely want to take this wood, because work better if we use the right tool, because we still have a lot of upgrading to do over there. We need the cobble so we can continue upgrading once we get all the wood done. I wish that nitrite counted towards what we need in the other biome, but we have to get it in the other biome. And I think you have to actually mine it. I don't know if you can find it or get it from pallets like that. I've not seen anyone do it from pallets. I've always just seen everybody just go in and find a node and start mining. We're up to a level 3 stone axe, so that'll help us a little bit with getting the nitrate quicker. Ooh, nice upgrade on this, the pipe machine gun. But yeah, so hopefully day 5 we'll have enough done on the horde base that I'm comfortable going over, because it is going to be a decent ride over there. Well, it's a decent ride to Gen. I don't know how far in Gen is, so it might be half the distance to get to the burnt forest, and then we'll have to get our badge and then go into Gen. I don't know yet. We'll have to see once we get up there. But this episode here, we're just gonna, like I said, keep questing, get everything situated. Overnight tonight, we'll try to work on the base a little bit more and get it ready to where at most all we'll have to do is come in and upgrade a little bit. I want to get tonight is going to be build the base, get the fighting position in, everything else, and then we'll see. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully on day 5 we'll be heading out to the burnt forest. I want to get my badge before the day 7 horde, because like I said, it increases your loot stage, and I want to, after the horde night, I want to go into the burnt forest. We're probably, at least until we hit desert or snow, probably going to continue using this base and just travel. Mostly because it's a pretty decent sized base. It will work. In the loot stage, although we will get a little bit of a boost in each one now. There's our bike that we need. So now it's just...
I got work to do. Don't just stand there with your thumb. My shop, my rules.
Yeah, 1.9 to get to her, so it's probably close to that to get to the burnt forest. But the loot stage isn't going to make a huge difference between here and the burnt forest. It might make a decent difference between here and wow, words are hard. Desert, that's the word I'm looking for. If it doesn't make a huge difference there, then we'll wait until at least the snow. But we will see. We'll have to keep an eye on it once we start going into these other biomes. But I would like to see, as long as we can continue this save, I would like us to get to where we're going into the end game in the wasteland, and then we'll build a new base there that's just for horde night. It won't be a crafting. We'll do the crafting and everything at home. No infection. Alright. Awesome. But yeah, we will have to see as we go along what the progression looks like and what or how I'm feeling, how we're feeling. Get everything situated and figure it out. Oh, no. Alright. Well, he got us with one hit, but... Oh, they got rid of the books in here? Are there any in this one? No, there's some trash though. Yeah, so let's get down in here and get to killing. Feel like these iron knucks are definitely making a huge difference. I feel like I'm getting more knockdown is the biggest thing. And knockdown is definitely going to help us. Alright, and in this POI, I know you're supposed to go upstairs into the attic, come back down, all that fun stuff. Or no, that's not this one, never mind. I'm thinking of a different one. This is the one where it's the laundry one. Where are you guys at? I thought there was normally one in... Oh. I was hoping to hide behind that door a little bit longer. Ooh, trick or treat. Nice. See if that salvage operation gives us the wrench or not. I don't think we have the ability to make the wrench yet. That was a helmet light mod, so if we do anything at night or in a dark area, we can switch out the... I don't remember what we have on our... Oh, we have Fortitude right now, which I don't want to switch off the Fortitude because that gives us more bar brawl that we already have. Gives us more headshot damage. So diamond tip, nice. Alright. Yeah, if we find a better helmet, we might. It should give us 2 slots so we can put that helmet light mod all the time. But for now, if we're gonna do something at night, I'll put it on. But otherwise, we're just gonna roll with the Fortitude mod. Check the mailbox. Damn. Well, a couple $100 at least. Ooh, a wandering horde. I haven't seen one of those yet. Ouch. Oh yeah, I definitely dealt with him a lot easier than... I mean, we almost died twice to a biker. We died once and almost a second time on day 2, so... These are definitely doing a whole lot more damage. And that little bit of health for every kill is helping a lot. We just need to find that book that gives us 1 per hit. And we won't need first aid too much anymore. Ouch. Ooh. Ow, no. Ooh, that was close. Down to 4 health before we got that. Yeah, I'm not messing with you anymore. I guess I shouldn't have said anything about how easy that last biker went down. Alright, let's see what we get for the quest reward on this one. And then, if I'm not mistaken, all the rest of the quests were way, like, over a kilometer away.
I bet you got dysentery.
Yeah, we're going to stick with the crafting magazines for now.
Smart, and you'll get a new stuff. Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
We're 1 away from getting the bicycle unlocked, which really doesn't do much for us since we have the bike.
Your pay. I'd go broke with more customers like you.
Oh, we have a buried
Listen up,
supplies.
jackass. You want? Well, don't just stand
Yeah, let's
there.
go do that one. This will be the last quest for today.
Go do the goddamn job.
Because the other 2 are way too far away. It looks like that drop might be in the wasteland over there. If it is, we're not obviously going to be able to go get it. So it was in the wasteland. I saw that on the way up here. Let's clear this tree and then get to digging. Again, we're going to need as much of... Just want to double check and make sure, yeah. We have that point in there. We'll go with minor 69er, I think. We'll just save it. Minor 69er wouldn't hurt. But again, I don't want to dilute the magazine pool that we're getting. So this episode is going to be a little bit shorter than the last couple have been, just because we're not going to be doing any more quests today. This will be Oh, we got a storm coming in. The storms in the pine forest do nothing but, well, actually do nothing because they got rid of getting wet, or cold. I think that was I'm hoping that was an oversight and they fix it, but I haven't seen anything about it getting fixed yet. But yeah, there's no more quests to do today because the other ones were way too far away. So we are going to go do some freelance looting. We're going to look for mailboxes and maybe do a remnant or two. It's going to be a quick speed run kind of thing. I'm just going to speed it up so you guys don't have to watch me pedal around town. Come on. Is it where I'm standing? Looks like it is. Yep. Alright, so let's grab that, go back and see what we're going to get. We'll just go ahead and eat and get our food topped off a little bit more. We have plenty of water at this point, so I'm not worried about that. They're all coming from the same direction, so that is nice. So like I said, we're going to just ride around. Ouch. And check mailboxes, and then I think that bait and tackle shop right there by the trader in our base and all that is our remnant. So we might go through there and see what we can find, see if we find anything good.
I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
Pipe bombs will work. We can use them if they start piling up too much on Horde Night.
You want something?
We don't really have anything to sell. You don't have anything that I really want here.
Just get the fuck out of here.
We're going to have to remember to check the vending machine for beer every day until we can start brewing our own. But we have a good while before we can do that. Alright, so like I said, the rest of this episode is just going to be me riding around looking for magazines, books, and maybe a POI or two to clear out. So if we find something, I will bring you guys back. If not, then we will be ending the episode by clearing out the bait and tackle shop here by the base. Alright, so we went around, we searched a bunch of mailboxes and such. Didn't really find anything good, so came back towards home. It's almost nighttime anyway, and we're going to clear out this place. I've never been here or seen this POI. I don't know if it's a new one for 2.0 or if I've just never seen it. See if there's anything up there. Yeah, there's a bag of some sort. Alright, I hear somebody. I don't see anybody. And I think we've pretty much cleared most everything out. Grab all this material here. We don't really need all this sand, but we might as well grab it while we have the time. And then I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Like I said, overnight we're going to be working on the Horde base, make sure everything is at least built, so all we have to do is upgrade it. And I'm going to try to get it upgraded as well. But we will see how far I get. But if you enjoyed the video, please click that like button. It helps the channel grow, And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.